Okay, so just kind of let this thing run in a loop. But you can see, I mean, how much improved the top of the backswing is. You know, so we're looking for shorter, we're looking for flatter left arm, we're looking for more laid off shaft. Realize that the laying it off is a function of hand action for you. You know, so as you approach the second portion of your backswing, you know, where the club's sort of over waist high for you, that's when you have to feel like your hands are laying the club off to the left. If you try and lay the club off too early in your backswing, then the shaft will become too flat or too laid off too soon, which will require too much of a lifting into the second half of the backswing, which then gets you back across the line. So right here, your sequence is pretty good. From here, you know, we're going to try and basically feel like we're striking more the inside portion of the golf ball. You know, so if you take the number on the golf ball and turn it over here to around 5 o'clock, you know, that's where your eyes should be looking. Now when you do that, that just gets you coming down on plane. So right now with that club head through your hands at the time where the shaft is parallel to the ground, it's also parallel to the target line. That's kind of, you know, in the slot, so to speak. It's sort of on plane, can't miss position. If the club head at this same position was slightly behind your hands, that would be coming in too flat. If it was slightly outside of your hands, that would be coming in slightly too steep, hitting too much of the outside corner of the ball. Anytime you hit the outside corner, this frame has your club head just a fraction over here. And it never looks like it's that far off, but believe me, it's enough to send the ball going left. That looks great right there. Of course, the next frame, we have just a little bit of throw with the hands, so we like to have a little bit less loft on the face. So basically, when you put this whole thing together, to you, it's got to feel like you've got this laid off three-quarter backswing. In fact, I love for that to be your backswing with your 7-iron.
Naturally.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Now let's say that's short right there. You know? And then from there, it's going to be so much easier for you to hit that more of a knockdown feeling. Anytime you get really long, it's really hard to knock the ball down. If I'm going to try and knock the ball down, I'm going to get a little bit shorter. So most guys on tour, especially with their irons, I mean, they're not getting anywhere near parallel. And especially for you, the longer you get at the top, the more throw you seem to have at the bottom.
So we talked about this just a minute ago. Any concern when it's a shorter backswing like that? Compensation for distance-wise, I mean, there's a lot of guys that hit really far with short backswing. That's not the ingredient for speed? Or
No, no, because I mean, we haven't really shortened the length of your shoulder turn. If we looked at you from the face-on view, you'd still have 90 degrees of shoulder turn. You know, all we're basically saying is that when the shoulders stop turning, then the arms and the hands stop swinging. You know, in terms of power, I mean, you'll definitely feel like you're going to be creating more speed from a more compact position. You know, but it's kind of like if you look at boxing, you know, the boxer's got his hands in close to his chest, and all of a sudden he gives you that quick uppercut, you know, knocking your head off from a short position versus fighting someone in a bar and they come at you with the haymaker, where they're just throwing the arm behind their head and giving it the whole, you know, 20-foot swing. You know, it's you don't need to have length from this size of a swing to create power. Now, length is a component of power when it comes to like putting and chipping and pitching. But once you get pretty close to full, as long as you're wound up enough, you know, a slightly shorter arm swing should not be taking away from speed. So, but I think that looks really good, man. Got it?